Imagine you're enjoying adventurous hiking, healthy swimming, and delicious street food at those places that you never thought to go. Beautiful destinations with a mixture of old and modern civilizations attract travelers and tourists. Let's pack your bag and surprise yourself with beautiful gardens, sleek mountains, mesmerizing beaches, historical landmarks, and much more. Welcome back, viewers. In today's video, we'll discuss the top 10 beautiful yet underrated destinations of the world. Now, let's get started with exciting places, so you can include them on your bucket list for your next trip. So here's number 1 place, which is Azores Island. The chain of islands in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean continuously surprises the world. You can't forget if you visit the Azores once in your life. Beyond beauty, they also offer hiking adventures for tourists because of located above sea level. These islands are still included in underrated destinations of the world. Religious festivals, patron saints, and traditional holidays mark the Azorean calendar. The most important religious events are tied with the festivals associated with the cult of the Holy Spirit, commonly referred to as the Festivals of the Holy Spirit or Espirito Santo, rooted in millenarian belief and held on all islands from May to September. Although the Azores has been growing in popularity in recent years, it remains an off-path destination due to its remote location. However, visitors who make the trek to the Azores will be rewarded with stunning views and unspoiled natural beauty. Number 2. Lake Baccalaire, Mexico. Baccalaire Lagoon has earned the nickname, the Maldives of Mexico, after the Instagram-famous Maldives Islands and their crystal-clear blue waters. The Mayans native to this part of Mexico call Baccalaire the Lagoon of 7 colors because they say you can see 7 shades of blue in the water. It is located in the Yucatan Peninsula. Baccalaire is only a few hours from many of Mexico's best Yucatan travel destinations: Tulum, Mérida, Playa del Carmen, Valladolid, Cancun, and more. Baccalaire is in the state of Quintana Roo, Mexico, and only about 30 minutes from the Belize-Mexico border. To get there, most people fly to Cancun Airport, then take this private transportation to Baccalaire, Mexico. Number 3. Cuenca, Ecuador. Cuenca is a relatively small city, but it is the 3rd largest city in Ecuador. Cuenca attracts travelers with its culturally packed values. It's an architectural beauty whose historic center was declared a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1999. It's home to many artisans and artists who showcase their work at the city's annual arts festival, the Bienal de Cuenca. It is considered a hub of traditional crafts. It's here that the renowned Panama hat, actually called a Monte Cristo, is made, and travelers can visit workshops to see the perplexed hat-making process in full swing. Often overlooked in favor of Ecuador's more accessible cities like Quito or the bucket list, tickable Galapagos, Cuenca is a picturesque showstopper worth traveling up the Andes Mountains for. Number 4. Srebrenik, Bosnia and Herzegovina. Srebrenik is the most underrated European destination. Bosnia and Herzegovina is packed with charming towns. And historical sites in Srebrenik, 87 miles north of Sarajevo, is as charming as it gets. The King's Town's home to Bosnia's best-preserved medieval fortress, a fascinating 12th century structure overlooking the valley, packed with myths and legends. The Peak of Majevica offers incredible views, while the relatively recently discovered Lake Ingram exhibits romantic vibes that really liked by tourists. With awe-inspiring small but pleasant Srebrenik offers delicious food, vibrant cafes, and graceful mosques. You've got a darling wait to be discovered. There are 2 historical versions related to the Ottoman conquest of Srebrenik. According to one, Srebrenik was taken in 1512 together with Teokak. The other version says that Srebrenik was taken together with Sokol and Tisanjin in 1521 by the Bosnian Sanjak Bey Fariz. Although there is no precise data, it can be assumed that the Srebrenik Old Town and its fortress were built during the Hungarian rule over Bosnia, while some parts, such as a mosque, were added by the Ottomans. But both versions are not 100% accurate, as we said these might be assumptions. Number 5. Antigua, Guatemala. Guatemala is a frequently overlooked destination for travelers backpacking through Central and South America, so this gem of a city is still relatively untouched by mass tourism. Just an hour from the Guatemala City Airport, travelers can easily take a cab to Antigua. They will find paved streets, historic buildings, and volcano views. Not only is it an affordable place to stay, but it's also a great base for exploring the natural beauty of Guatemala, like the Acatenango volcano and Lake Atitlan. Number 6. Buenos Aires, Argentina. Travelers who love European cities like Paris or Milan, but are seeking a destination that is more affordable, will fall in love with Buenos Aires, the Argentine capital. The city is beautiful with historic architecture and colorful neighborhoods like Recoleta and La Boca. The Recoleta Cemetery is a unique attraction in the city to explore. Plus, the food scene here is amazing. There is a significant Italian population in Buenos Aires, so in addition to local cuisine, there are also a lot of authentic Italian restaurants. The city of Buenos Aires is the capital of neither part of Buenos Aires province nor the province's capital. Rather, it is an autonomous district. In 1880, after decades of political infighting, Buenos Aires was federalized and removed from Buenos Aires province. The city limits were enlarged to include the towns of Belgrano and Flores. Both are now neighborhoods of the city. The 1994 constitutional amendment granted the city autonomy, hence its formal name. Ciudad Autónoma de Buenos Aires, Autonomous City of Buenos Aires. Its citizens first elected a chief of government IIT mayor. In 1996, previously, the mayor was directly appointed by the President of the Republic government. A definite item to add to the bucket list when visiting: take an Argentine tango lesson or attend a show. Number 7. Iran. Iran is a Middle Eastern Islamic country that is often misunderstood by outsiders, but offers a rich history, vibrant culture, and friendly locals. Visitors can explore the ancient city of Persepolis, relax in the gardens of Isfahan, or experience the warmth and hospitality of Iranian hospitality. But getting a visa for Iran is quite possibly the most stressful and challenging part of your entire trip. You first need to know if you are eligible and what limitations you may face. For countries like the UK, which have stressed and little to no diplomatic relations with Iran, you may find that you cannot even get an Iran visa in your country because there is no Iranian embassy. British travel to Iran means a little more legwork, where you may also have to travel elsewhere, like Dublin or Paris, for example, to obtain the visa, since there is no Iran embassy in the UK. Number 8. Kecamil, Albania. Most backpackers planning a trip around Europe aren't making plans around Albania, but they should be. This country has everything for everyone. If one in a European destination, delicious food, stunning beaches, mountainous landscapes, hiking trails, and historic cities. The best parts? It's way more affordable than traveling around Western European countries like the Netherlands, France, or Germany. Kecamil is the beach town on Albania's coast. The travelers should be sure they visit when exploring the country. It's got stunning blue waters to rival those of the Greek islands at a fraction of the price. Number 9. Arepa, Peru. Travelers to Peru may overlook Arequipa in favor of spending more time in Cusco or the Amazon. However, this beautiful city, nicknamed the White City, deserves a spot on the bucket list all by itself. Arequipa is a clean, safe city surrounded by gorgeous mountain peaks. This region of Peru has its own unique cuisine, which is known for being spicier than the dishes in Lima or Cusco. When visiting, adventurous travelers will want to book an overnight excursion to Colca Canyon, where they'll hike through South America's Grand Canyon equivalent and look for Andean condors. Number 10. Burlington, Vermont. Burlington is the most populous city in the U.S. state of Vermont and the seat of Chittenden County. It is located 45 miles, 72 km south of the Canada-United States border and 95 miles, 105.3 km south of Montreal. Burlington's charm as a waterfront university town is established, but with 5 Vermont chefs and eateries recently selected as semi-finalists for the 2023 James Beard Awards. It's becoming one of the country's unmissable food and drink destinations. So let me know in the comments if I forgot to mention any other place that you visited but it's still underrated. Have you found this video useful? Thumbs up and share it with your family and friends. Take care until next time with another adventurous place that you ever dreamed to go. Goodbye till next time.